continues.
DJ Paul is the founding member of the legendary hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia, and they started in the early 90s and are responsible for classic jams like Stay Fly, Poppin' My Collar, and Riding Spinners. He won an Oscar in 2006 for the hit It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp on the Hustle and Flow soundtrack. Paul performed in Amarillo Saturday night as part of his ongoing tour, and this morning on the 806, we've got an exclusive interview with this living legend. The legendary hip-hop group 3 6 Mafia started in Memphis, Tennessee back in the early 90s, leaving an undeniable stamp on the world of music.
It's like the music was ahead of its time, you know what I'm saying? So it's really just catching up to where it should be. It's like bigger now than it was back when we was creating it.
You were one of the founding members of 3 6 Mafia. Kind of talk about how the group came to be.
It started off me and my brother Loda, let's rest in peace. I was just producing for just me and him. And then I started producing another guy in Memphis that was a real famous rapper in Memphis, underground. And then he introduced me to another guy that introduced me to Juicy. So then I started producing with Juicy, you know, helping him out on some stuff. And then I started putting a group together. I came up with the name 3 6 Mafia.
The group has a list of classics and hits, but what are some of his personal favorites?
Man, for sure Stay Fly, you know, Poppin' My Collar, Sippin' on Scissor. Man, but I mostly like a lot of the underground ones. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the underground ones like really be my favorites. Like some of the ones that the album cuts or the ones from the cassette tapes.
You won an Oscar for It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp back in, I think it was 06. And that's an award ceremony that's typically not too friendly to rap. So for y'all to have that kind of success, what was that feeling like for you?
Man, it felt good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't really know what an Oscar was when we got nominated. I was like, wow, this is what actors get. And man, it was life-changing, man. It really changed our lives.
But Paul is also a businessman with several ventures outside of music.
I'm a part owner in the big gaming crew, FaZe Clan. I own a lot of real estate, a lot of homes. I buy a lot of homes, cash, and fix them up and rent them out. And then I own a restaurant in Beverly Hills, just opened like 3 months ago.
Now, I know one of your hustles is your own barbecue brand.
Yeah, coming from Memphis, man, you know, it's like the home of barbecue. And when I moved to the West Coast, I was missing the barbecue. So I just started, I just made my own barbecue sauce and rub, and I would let my neighbors taste it, and they loved it, and they would always ask for some. So I was like, man, they was like, man, you should sell this. And I was like, yeah, you're right, I should sell it to you because you keep asking for it.
Popping his collar across all aspects of the business world. Now we got to give a special thanks to DJ Paul, his manager Charlie P., the fellas over at Live Capital and A+ Records for making this story happen.